More than 10,000 years ago, in the era of nodding and remembering things, Chinese numbers have basically been finalized. Later oracle bone inscriptions, bronze inscriptions, counting chips, small seal script, official script, and regular script can all be traced back to their origins. No civilization has the concept of quantity and numbers earlier than the Chinese civilization. For details, please refer to my article Chinese operators are the source of world science and technology. Chinese operators are the source of world science and technology. Every Chinese number has an explanation, and it is not made up casually. Neither Arabs nor Europeans can explain why modern numeral symbols are written like this. The so-called Arabic numerals were learned by the Arabs and the Chinese during the trade on the Silk Road in the 7th and 8th centuries. The Arabs did not know the meaning of these symbols. During the transaction, the two parties bargain and draw symbols on each other's palms under the handkerchief, so that no one else can see it. So the symbols will be written horizontally and backwards. Later, the Europeans learned from the Arabs and changed it to what it is today. The Arabs are between China and Europe, monopolizing the transactions with China. Europe can only buy Chinese goods through the Arabs and trade in various currencies. This is the reason why China had Roman gold coins in the Tang dynasty, not necessarily the Romans. China. The Europeans learned Chinese numerals from the Arabs and called them Arabic numerals, which have been passed down to this day, completely obliterating China's contribution to science. Oracle Cipher Map Note. The Oracle Bone inscriptions for 8 are quoted from P21 of Multifunctional Chinese Characters Oracle Bone Inscriptions Deciphering Dictionary. The Oracle Bone inscription interpretation of 9 is quoted from Multifunctional Dictionary of Chinese Characters Deciphering Oracle Bone Inscriptions P850. Look at the image of 9 in Oracle Bone inscriptions, like a hand exploring and exploring, and the original meaning of the pictograph refers to exploring and exploring. Related interpretation. The unavoidable civil war, the Yellow River with 9 twists and thousands of sands, the waves washing and winding the wind from the end of the world. The Xia, Shang, and Zhou dynasties are most likely to be an era of interstellar civilization. What is the meaning of the Oracle Bone inscriptions on the moon in the 9 heavens? The most important number in China is 70, 80, 90. 7 is the original meaning of cutting, and cutting is 7 plus knife. 8 is separation, so the division follows the knife from 8. 9 is hand and elbow, which means to explore. The whole can be the firmament of the universe, and 9 is the largest single digit. The knot in the middle of 10's knot notebook star 1 represents the end and conclusion, and later written as 1 plus 0, starting a new decimal digit. 70, 80, 90 means to cut things apart, explore them, and make conclusions, which is what we call scientific analysis and research today, and summarize theories. Therefore, ancient China already knew the principles of analysis and research, so it is said that Chinese numbers are the source of scientific research in the world. On February 11, 2023, one of the main points I gave at the lecture of Xian Weijian's Chinese Culture Expansion Program at Hang Seng University in Hong Kong will be compiled into an article, The Cause and Effect of the Development of Chinese Civilization. Without numbers and the decimal system invented by China, all calculations would be impossible. Without physics, chemistry, medicine, economics, finance, measurement, astronomy, and geography, etc., natural sciences and humanities would not be possible. Human beings would have to go back to the ancient ignorance age. Scientific research all over the world begins with Chinese numbers. For details, see the article Chinese operators are the source of world science and technology. Chinese operators are the source of world science and technology, article / Li Zhaoliang. Note. Why is it said that numbers are invented by China, Arabic numerals are derived from knotted oracle bones, and global technology is derived from China? In 2020, this number gave direction. Western scientific and technological civilization comes from the ancient Chinese books that were robbed, and the Ming Dynasty led the world in science and technology and military affairs. The mysteriously missing top-secret files of the Ministry of War changed the destiny of the country and let the Chinese nation slide into the dark abyss. The world's largest navy of the Ming Dynasty was the fleet of Zheng He's voyages to the west, similar to the U.S. aircraft carrier Battle Group. In 2021, he made it clear that many authentic and ancient books were stolen and burned, and the culture was also stuck, and the mouthpiece pointed out that an ambush was set up to attack. Exposing Western pseudo-history can make history famous, and works that tout pseudo-history will become waste paper. In 2022, some readers who have detailed historical materials of Ming Dynasty science and technology wrote articles one after another, exposing and restoring many real histories such as the advanced technology of Zheng He's fleet. Pseudo-history, from the past few years, it mainly exposed the fake history of the West, and now the scope of exposure has expanded to the history of science and technology, including Western science and technology forged by plagiarizing 9 chapters of arithmetic, agricultural technology, machinery, metallurgy, astronomy, and other cultural and technological ancient books history. The trend of revelation has turned from a trickle to a torrent, which is gratifying and congratulatory. I hope this part of the readers will make persistent efforts and make further progress. It is a foregone conclusion that your name will remain in history.